you guys doing today? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing fine. And here we have a video of my time lapse creating an IGORRR music inspired album cover. And this was the morning prior to the creation of the Baba Beats album cover. So first and foremost, you can see that I am shirtless. Well, I wish I had an explanation for that, but the idea popped in my head and I think I stopped whatever I was doing and I hopped onto my PC and then started to doodle on this very atrocious software called Photoshop. This video is not sponsored by Photoshop 2019. So here, I was making use of the quad symmetry tool, the tool that splits the screen into four, and you get a mirrored version of the piece on four corners of the canvas. And here as I said, I was inspired by IGORRR music, so I was basically doodling around how IGORRR music makes me feel. If you're a fan of IGORRR, you would know that a lot of his songs are awesome, complex, confusing, sometimes nonsense. So it's everything jumbled together. And that's exactly what I was just doing. Putting a lot of lines together, colorful lines going in and out of themselves, forming shapes that sort of seem like the kind of things we see, but are actually not. They're trying to look like something, but they are not. But you get what I mean? I'm not saying the music is trying to be something. The music itself is very, very unique. So yeah, as you can see at this point in time, I already put on a shirt and still kept on playing around with different lines, forming different sorts of shapes. I tried to touch every corner of the canvas, but also leaving enough space to make sense of, to allow the viewer to make sense of whatever that's going on this canvas. And from looking at it again, it sort of looks like some religious kind of thing or something probably satanic, but I guess that's anyone's cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. I just was doodling. Who knows, maybe a cult might see this art someday and turn it into their symbol or their emblem for worship. That would be lovely. And at this point, I thought I was done. Found out that I wasn't done. I needed to add some of my flair. That is adding some color variation to the lines. Sometimes boring line work can be cool, but in this case, nah. So I started to add different colors of lines, blue, I added yellow, orange, and I also tried to change the background too. The background was sort of blending with the lines and it was, to me, a bit distracting, but who wouldn't like to have this version first? Add this version, saved it, and had to create a second version. And yeah, I think that was pretty much all of the piece. and wrapped up the whole piece. I hope this was a little bit therapeutic to watch, and I hope you are having a nice day wherever you are. Whoever you are that's listening to this horrendous voice of mine and watching this my strange video. Here are the final pieces, and until next time, goodbye.